Assalamualaikum and very good day to everyone. Today I was just sharing to you guys how to do your literature reviews. Basically, there is a lot of techniques on how you want to do LR, okay, or literature reviews. For most of the literature reviews, some of them using a thematic techniques, which is they are theming all the keywords of specific journals that you already download, and then synthesizing through every single themes. Themes meaning that you are grouping for each discussions related to the topic that you study. Okay, so for the research demonstration for today, we focus on writing up your literature reviews. By now, you perhaps may complete your literature review metrics, which easier for you to go through and read through all your sentences. Saying that this is examples only, right? This is for demonstrations purposes. Okay, so this is what called Mendeley, which I believe most of you have it download, and then some of you may available through your phones as well. So here are some of the this one is like PhraseBank, which really helpful for you to start doing your sentences with the academic sounds. All right. So let's say you want to write your literature reviews. So I would strongly suggest that when you look to your LR templates, okay. So some of this, okay, you've been already categorizing it. Okay, what sort of like studies has been done before? Okay, what are the main suggestions, and as well as what kind of methodology that they used. Alright, for literature reviews, basically you are telling people what already happened on a previous study based on your topic. So let's say you're saying about employees' behavior, so what they're saying about employees' behavior from previous journals. So whenever you do your LR metrics, you are clearly understand what's going on, what's already happened, what are the previous studies that telling you about the employees' behavior, for example. Okay, so this is I took from some of your colleagues, your friends. I think he or she, doing the LR metrics. Okay, so basically when you have a lot, all right, you either can use using Microsoft Word or Excel whenever it's easier for you to retrieve. Okay, you can do that as long as it makes you organized. The most important thing when it comes to LR is that you know whatever happens to the studies, and then what actually the missing point that they not investigate, perhaps less information on that particular topics areas. So let's have a right here. Okay, have a look at these introductions. We're moving on to the how to do our literatures. Alright, here, alright, referring to literature, for those who have downloaded PhraseBank, it's already available in Google, so you can Google it and typing in PhraseBank. So by referring to the literatures, there's a lot of ways on how you start to do your sentences. So let's say general description of the relevant literature. So I took this one of examples here. Over the past decades, okay, just copying and then put it on directly to your sentences. Okay. Alright, over the past decade, most research in X. So you replace the X of, let's say, customers value cooperation, for example, has emphasized the use of technology because you understand, alright, whatever happens to the study, use of technology. Let's say you are describing this topic to the reader so that they are clearly understand what you're trying to investigate or what you're trying to research. Okay, whenever you can take it, your information based on the your LR matrix here, you can take all of this and copying directly and synthesizing. Okay, let me show you some examples here. Here, just copying, then trying to paste here. this is basically your right to words, which is, I believe, is coming from directly from the journals. Okay, so over the past you can most research in here. They're talking about employees. So employees competencies. So here, and further past the most research in employees competency has emphasized the use of technology in, saying here, stated hospitality industry, saying hospitality industry. Okay, so based on this, alright, let's say whenever the names appeared here, whoever the names, suppose there's a name of the author, okay, so that you can keep track whatever he said or she said or they said about that their journals. Alright, and when you're synthesizing it, saying employees are the competitive edge in the hospitality industry, but they face various problems in their work. Okay, there are various problems exist in their working environment due to the needs of change. So when it comes to this, when you copy directly for any sort of journals, just typing in and then just trying to synthesize it, but make sure that you cite it properly. Okay, later on I will show you how to cite it. And then stressful, depressed. Okay, so you want to expand further. So some of the before that, yeah, some of the behavior that employees portray double check the spelling, such as stressful, depressed, and dissatisfaction. Okay, so when it comes to when you took the sentences, so basically it's coming from a journal, so you need to cite it. So how you want to cite it? Using Mendeley. First, go to the reference during your at your Microsoft Word, and then before you having this, you can see here the styles here. Okay, you have to do APA, all right, and then insert. Okay, whenever you already install it, let's say here, make sure that you already install to the Microsoft Word plugin. Okay, for those who already have your Mendeley on your desktop, so make sure you install the Microsoft Word plugin, and automatically it will be appeared over here. Alright, and then insert. When you click the insert button, alright, it will appear this kind of small box. Okay, alright, saying that whoever saying the terms or about the employees, alright, whatever that's necessary based on your topic that related, I just typing in some keywords that relevant, or perhaps you have to go through the LR matrix who's saying that. Make sure every journals that you download must available in Mendeley. So here saying that behavior is another keyword. Press OK. Alright, so automatically it will appear like this. Do not change anything else, because this is how they cite it automatically. They are generate the citations. Okay, right. So the more that you go through, all right, let's say for you take from the introductions here. Okay, so it's much more easier for you to read and go through each one by one, and then as well as it's helping you on how you want to elaborate further, put more sentences using the PhraseBank, and then you can use a lot of other words that are available through here. The more that you put on your sentences, the more that you can generate a lot of some of the arguments, or perhaps you want to discuss about the discussion related to your topic. Okay, here when it comes to this one, you just click that. How to make sure that your citations appeared correctly is that when it appear like this, like gray highlight there, it ensures that that is auto generates from the Mendeley here. So whenever that you already say, okay, we already complete some of this, okay, I just put a few things here, all right, just for demonstration purposes. Okay, so this I took from previous studies, and I elaborate further, and then the more I'm trying to put more information, and you criticizing. Okay, once you have that, okay, so when you have bibliographies or the references list, okay, so how you want to combine all these citations that you already put on your paragraph. So the best thing is that insert bibliography, so automatically it will be appear like this. Do not change it because it's already alphabetical order. Alright, and the more you're writing it, okay, the more writing it, you'll cite it more frequently, okay, based on the specific authors and journals that you took from. Make sure that it will available through Mendeley as well, and make sure that you, by referring to your metrics, you already understand certain aspect of your study. All right, so this, hopefully these sessions really help you guys on actually to understand how to do referencing using Mendeley, and how to use LR metrics as your guidelines to do your sentences, and then make sure that you elaborate using your own words, but the all information that you gather is based on the journal, so you need to do a citations. Alright, so hopefully these sessions, this is very quick sessions, which understand that how you want to generates a lot of informations, and as well as allowing you to elaborate further using your own words. But I will show you another techniques on how to make sure that you have very nice words, academically sound, and then as well as you have more information that you can share through your text. Alright, hopefully this will be helpful for you to do a citations and references, and whenever you do LR or introductions even, or even the next chapter methodology. But this will be helpful for you to to have more further on understanding specific ways to, or technically on how you're going to complete your work. So yes, thank you very much